YouTubers, it's Monday the 13th of June 2016 today. I've come down the big polytunnel because I wanted to show you how things are doing in here. It's a while since we've been in. Tomatoes are doing really well. They've gone right to the ceiling, and I'll show you some of what's growing. Now then, this is a Belmonte, and we've got a few on there. This one is a Sweet Million cherry tomato. This one is a money maker, good old money maker. This one is a sweet aperitif, cherry tomato, plenty of flower on there. This one is one of the beefsteak tomatoes, just starting to get tomatoes on. They'll go really big. This is my grapevine Chardonnay, is the variety. It's 2 years, well, this is its second year. No fruit on it yet, but probably next year. It's doing okay though. And then we've got the Globe grape that I thought had died. That's the one I grew from seed. And this other one's a Globe one, and I grew that from seed as well. And then this is a pepper called Ring of Fire. Plenty fruit on it, plenty flowers. It's just covered. This is a Joe's Long. I planted them later than the other peppers, so they're a little bit behind, but they're doing okay. It's another one there. This one's a Hungarian hot wax and starting to ripen. This one is a habanero. It's got loads of fruit on it. Very big plant, that. And this one is a sweet pepper F1 variety. Lots on. I've had a couple of them already. This one's a hot wax. This one is a Joe's Long. And we have some fruit on it. And that one, that fruit there is about 9 inches long. So it's going along okay. Yeah. This one's a Marconi sweet pepper. Got quite a bit of fruit on it. That one's a cayenne pepper. Absolutely loads. This one's a very hot chili. Very hot. This one's a cayenne pepper. Lots on. And this one at the back is a Californian Wonder sweet pepper, and this one is a chocolate habanero, and it's eventually got flowers on it, so I'm really pleased about that. And then turning round now, we'll have a look at the cucumbers. I've got a cucumber on that one there. They're all female plants, these. I've had 3 cucumbers off of the one on the right. That one's doing alright. I've got some more coming on. I haven't had a lot of success with cucumbers this year, but we've had a few anyway. And I'm the only one who eats them, so it's all good. Well, hello YouTubers. It's Thursday the 16th, I believe, of June 2016 today. Back down the allotment, and now there is a few beetroot that I want to harvest because I think they're big enough. I don't want them any bigger than that, but it's only a few, so let's get to it. Now, I'm thinking that this one here is big enough for us. So, oh, can you see that? Lovely. There's some that are quite a bit smaller, which I don't want to harvest because they can get bigger. But there is one here. If I move the camera round, oops, can't move it round. There we are. I want them about the size of no bigger than a tennis ball. That's big enough for us. Let's have a look now. We got another one here, which is about the size of a tennis ball, which is about the size that I like them and my husband likes them, because we think that they're much sweeter if they're that size rather than too big, you know. And there's quite a few of them like this. Now I'll show you one of the cylinder ones, which I think is big enough. And I'll show you what I mean. Now when you cook that and you cut it, it's just ideal for slicing, you know. So I'll get on and I'll let you see what I've picked when I'm finished, okay? Bye for now. And there we are, folks, that's what I've picked for the time being. These are the cylinder ones. They'll be nice and sweet because we picked them early. But we've got hundreds more, literally hundreds more in that bed and in that bed over there. Now in this bed it was planted about 2 weeks before that bed, so hopefully once we've picked this bed, then like 2 weeks later that bed over there will be ready. But like I say, I'm going to cook them, slice them, and I'm going to vacuum pack them and put them in the freezer, so no worries. We all love beetroot and it doesn't last long. I jarred them last year and we're just eating our last ones now, so it'd be nice to get some fresh ones. I don't like them with pickle on, so this year, and neither does the rest of the family really, so this year they'll all be no pickle on them, they'll be fresh. Okay, so I'll get back to you when I do something else. Bye for now. It's time for a bit of thinning out of these carrots, and they're a reasonable size, but I think there's too many close together in here, so let's see if we can't get in and pull up another one. Yeah, they're doing a salad, but I'm going to give them to the chickens, I think. There we are. 2 at a time. Yeah, the chickens will get them because they do appreciate it, and it's only a morsel for us. So, YouTubers, the flower bed is just looking absolutely brilliant. It's really coming to life now, but in order to keep it as long as possible, we need to do some deadheading. So let's start with the calendulas, which a bee's enjoying there. Once it's flowered, it produces these seed heads. We have to pull them off if we want any more calendulas, you know. Because as you can see, there's plenty more calendulas wanting to come out. So by deadheading the old buds, we will get some more coming out. There we are. And of course, later on, when they're coming to an end, I will collect the seed heads. I'll let the those seed heads grow, you know, ripen, and I'll collect them for next year, because these were seeds that I'd saved. So, but it's all looking gorgeous. I mean, look at that rose bush over there. Just wonderful. And the Malva Zebrina, which I overwintered, and I was quite surprised that it survived. It is doing champion. Very nice. Very nice. Fills up the space nicely. And that hollyhock is about to flower. And the other ones are doing quite well. They may flower, but they may flower later on this year. The foxgloves, they're about nearly over, I think. But I'm going to collect a seed from them. Yeah, so I gave my onions another haircut, so that'll be the last haircut they get, and they should be okay. They should be quite big. I mean, they're starting to put on weight. And spring onions that I thought were in a mess, well, you can see them now, they're really done well. And the banana shallots, there's the brune shallots, are doing really well. And I've got a few leeks in there. So they're alright. Now, I just weeded this the other day, and it's because of all the rain, it needs weeding again. And I know onions don't like growing up around weeds, so I need to get to that. I'll show you the sweet corn now. Bear with me. Well, as you can see, there's a lot of the tassels come out, the female flowers, the silks as they call them. That's the male flower at the top, and the female flowers, well, which will be the cobs, are there. Now there's just well, there's 2 silks out on that, but there's actually 6 places where the silks can come out of. So yeah, so they're all doing very well. Very well indeed. And the ladybirds, they're all over the place. They're just all over the place on my allotment. But I love it because they get rid of all the bad bugs for me. So as you see, I will get a succession of sweet corn, because there's ones over there were planted quite a number of weeks after this one, and I've got sweet corn over there, and I'll let you see that. So that's my other bed of sweet corn. So I should get a succession of sweet corn. Fantastic. Well, there's no further news on the giant pumpkin. We've got a female flower open there, but we've got no male flowers to pollinate it. None of them are open. So I think that one will probably die, but there's plenty more. So as soon as I get a male flower that is open and a female one that's open, then I'll start pollinating, and hopefully we'll have some humongous pumpkins. The plums are growing, getting bigger. I can't really tell if there's a lot of plums on here, because they're hidden a bit from the foliage, but even if I got 1 or 2, I'd be happy. So, and there's more than 1 or 2 on here. Well, folks, the pond here seems to have a lot of mosquitoes in it, and I've been bitten in the head and the arm by mosquitoes. I must be allergic to it, because my head, I've got a great big lump on the top of my head, and it's just oozing stuff out of it. So I'm going to have to go and see about that. But the dragonflies, apparently, the ones that laid their eggs in here, they should be hatching, or you know, coming from the nymph stage soon, so they will deal with they'll deal with the mosquitoes all right. I've been bitten by mosquitoes before, but it's never got that bad. So I don't know, must be the different strain of them, I suppose. But anyway, I'll get back to you. Well, there we are, folks. I've just given a neighbour's chickens the beetroot tops, and they're loving it. And Muscovy duck there. Nice bit of greenery for them. They're lovely little things. I love the duck the best though. I'm a duck person. But the chickens are lovely too. And I try to give them a treat as much as I can. They've got some carrots there. They love carrots. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Before I go home today, I just want to mention to you that the Meet the Plotters has a new channel, and we'll be posting it today. The purpose of it is to introduce you to some more allotmenteers, and you know, really it's like a showcasing their allotment, so that they can get some more subscribers out of it. It's growing by the day, and so what I'd like you to do, if you can, I'll put a link to it at the bottom in the description box. Pop along to it. You'll have to forgive, it's the first one that we've done, but the subsequent ones will be a lot better once we get a bit more organised. It's just that I had a bit of trouble with emails and stuff on the computer this week. So I'd like you to go on there, have a look at it, subscribe to it definitely, give us a thumbs up, and next week it should be more varied and better. Okay? And I'm going to go home now, and I've done what I can do here. I'm just looking at the allotment. It looks so lush now. Hopefully the wildflowers are coming out through the weeds. I'm not sure what's wild and what's weed, but if it looks nice, I'm leaving it there. Plenty of bees about, so I'll see you in the next video now. Well, take care. Bye bye for now. Alright folks, that's the end result of those few beetroot that I picked, and as you can see, plenty there. Okay.